Welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoy it and subscribe. In today's tutorial, I'll show you how to crochet a tie skull cap suitable for 3-6-month-old babies. You can easily make beanies of any size based on the reference measurements I'll provide in this tutorial, regardless of the type of yarn or crochet hook you use. To crochet this beanie, I used the following tools. To get started with crocheting, you just need to master a few crochet basics. You can use the progress bar at the top of the video to select the section you need. For this beanie, I used a 2.5mm yarn and a 3.5mm crochet hook. In the first round, start with a slip knot and crochet 60 chains. Now that we have completed the foundation chain, let's take a look at the circumference and depth of the beanie for different age ranges. These are reference measurements for the head circumference and beanie depth. In the video, I measured everything in inches. In this tutorial, I'm demonstrating a beanie for 3 to 6 months, with a circumference of 15.7 to 17.3 inches. The foundation chain length for this beanie is calculated by subtracting 3 to 3.9 inches from the circumference measurement. I have a foundation chain length of 13 inches for my crochet. Let's measure it. When measuring, we need to use a flexible ruler and give a slight pull to the foundation chain, because it has some elasticity, to prevent it from stretching too much and resulting in an oversized measurement. In my case, the foundation chain length is 13 inches, which is suitable for a 3 to 6 month baby's head size. Now, I'm showing you beanies of different sizes that I crocheted. If you want more accuracy, you can directly measure the total length of the child's head from the side. For the 0 to 3 month beanie, the foundation chain length is 12 inches. For the 3 to 6 month beanie we're demonstrating, and the foundation chain length is 13 inches. For the 6 to 12 month beanie, I crocheted a foundation chain of 14.5 inches. For the 1 to 2 year beanie, I crocheted a foundation chain of 15.5 inches. The specific crochet instructions for other sizes of beanies will be shown in the details for your reference. Alright, we just finished crocheting the foundation chain. In the second round, crochet 3 chains and then crochet 1 double crochet in each stitch. Beginners can mark the first double crochet stitch to avoid missing stitches later, which could affect the size of the piece. 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, 4 double crochets, and so on, until you have a total of 60 double crochets. I'll come back to tell you what to do next. I have completed the second round with 60 double crochets. In the third round, crochet 2 chains. Then turn over and crochet 1 double crochet in each stitch. Again, mark the stitches if you're a beginner. This round also has a total of 60 double crochets. 2 double crochets. 3 double crochets. 4 double crochets. 5 double crochets. 6 double crochets. And so on, until you have a total of 60 double crochets. I'll come back to tell you what to do next. I have completed 59 double crochets. Remove the marker loop and complete the final double crochet. Be careful not to miss that last stitch. From the 4th round to the 17th round, repeat the same process as the 3rd round. Crochet 2 chains. Turn over and crochet 1 double crochet in each stitch. I recommend beginners to use stitch marker to avoid mistakes. Each round consists of 60 double crochets. Make sure not to crochet too many or too few stitches. You can knit and count stitches at the same time. For this 3 to 6 month beanie, I crocheted a total of 16 rows of double crochets to form the piece. Let's take a look. Once the finished pieces are sewn together, it becomes the main body of the beanie. The width of the piece formed by double crochet rows corresponds to the depth of the beanie. Let's take a look at the depths of beanies for different age ranges. The depth of the beanie for 3 to 6 months is 5.9 inches. Let me measure it with a tape measure. Exclude the edging and directly measure the width of the piece formed by the half double crochets. It measures about 5.9 inches. Excluding the foundation chain row. For the 3 to 6 month size, I crocheted 16 rows of double crochet stitches, which is suitable for a 3 to 6 month baby. Now let me briefly explain the number of rows I crocheted for other sizes beanie. The yellow beanie, which corresponds to the 0 to 3 month size, I crocheted 13 rows of double crochet stitches, has a depth of 5 to 5.5 inches. The red beanie, suitable for 6 to 12-month-old babies, has a depth of approximately 6.3 inches, and I crocheted 17 rows of double crochet stitches. Lastly, the pink beanie is meant for 1 to 2-year-olds, with a depth ranging from 6.3 to 6.9 inches, and I crocheted 20 rows of double crochet stitches. The number of rows on the double crochet stitches is just a reference. The circumference and depth of the beanie in the chart are what matters. Alright, let's continue crocheting the beanie. We have finished the main body piece of the beanie. After crocheting 1 chain, leave a long tail of yarn for sewing. Fold the piece in half sew it using a sewing needle. Matching up the corresponding stitches. I'll tell you what to do next. Once the sewing is complete, the yarn ends need to be hidden. Normally, they are tucked inside the beanie, so it doesn't affect the appearance. After hiding them, trim off the excess yarn. Now, let's crochet the edging. Find the opposite side of the seam. Switch to a different color of yarn. In the gap formed by the first double crochet of the previous row, crochet 2 chains. Then, in the same gap, crochet 2 double crochet. It's recommended for beginners to mark the stitches. Then, in each subsequent stitch, crochet 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Repeat this for each stitch. Make sure not to skip any stitches. I'll come back and tell you what to do next. We've completed the first round of the edging. For the second round of the edging, crochet 2 chains. Turn over, and then crochet 2 double crochet in each stitch. Just like the previous round. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Continue this pattern for the remaining rounds. We've finished the edging section. Finally, crochet 1 chain. Pull the loop through and cut the yarn. Use a sewing needle to hide the yarn end. That's it. Our beanie is basically done. Next, let's crochet the braided straps. For this 3 to 6 month beanie, I crocheted 140 chains. Then crochet 1 chain and go back through the second stitch from the back loops only. Crochet slip stitch. For each subsequent stitch, do the same. Go through back loops only and crochet 1 slip stitch. I'll come back and tell you what to do next. We've completed all the drawstring loops for this round. Finally, crochet 1 chain, pull the loop through, cut the yarn, tie a knot, and trim the yarn end. Let's take a look at the length of the strap for other beanies. The length of the strap is determined by the foundation chain and personal preference. You can decide whether you want it longer or shorter. Here are some stitch counts for reference. For 0 to 3 months beanie, I crocheted 130 chains. For 3 to 6 months, I crocheted 140 chains. For 6 to 12 months, I crocheted 160 chains. For 1 to 2 years, I crocheted 170 chains. Remember, these are just references. You can adjust based on the actual depth and personal preference. Alright, let's continue with the video. We have completed the strap for the 3 to 6 month beanie. Now, we need to thread this strap into the body of the hat. As you can see, every other row has larger gaps formed by the first double crochet. Start from the inside and bring the strap outwards. This makes it easier to tie the strap when wearing it. Alternate threading the strap like this until it's completed. There you go! We have finished making this tie skull cap for babies aged 3 to 6 months. Thank you for watching.